A sudden blackout on TikTok, Instagram, and 26 other apps. Streets filled with students waving phones instead of flags. Within weeks, 19 people were dead, Nepal's prime minister had resigned, and the world was asking, how did Gen Z bring down a government? In the next 5 minutes, you'll understand the revolt shaking Nepal to its core. To get why this matters, start with the basics. Nepal's Gen Z, born between the late 1990s and early 2010s, is the country's first true digital generation. For them, social media isn't entertainment. It's community. It's politics. It's how they breathe. So when in early September, the government blocked access to 26 platforms for failing to register, it felt like more than censorship. To many, it was an attack on their very identity. At first, the anger lived online. VPN tutorials, protest memes, Discord debates. But soon, digital frustration spilled onto the streets. Students, activists, and influencers gathered in Kathmandu and beyond, chanting for free expression and accountability. Their demands snowballed. End corruption, stop nepotism, and give young people a real voice in governance. The state hit back hard. Curfews were imposed, police fired tear gas, rubber bullets, and, as forensics now confirm, even live ammunition. The result? Dozens injured, at least 19 killed. But instead of quelling dissent, the bloodshed electrified the movement. Each crackdown only drew more protesters into the streets. Each death became a rallying cry. The crisis reached its breaking point when Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli, facing fury at home and pressure abroad, resigned. An interim government under former Chief Justice Sushila Karki stepped in, promising reform. The social media ban was lifted. For a moment, it looked like Gen Z had won. But victory came with scars, both physical and political. The damage was heavy. Businesses shuttered, investors pulled back, property lay in ruins. Rumors spread that political opportunists had hijacked the protests. Some feared infighting would fracture the youth movement. Yet, amid the chaos, something unprecedented was happening. Young Nepalis were holding debates on Discord, live streaming votes, and experimenting with digital democracy in real time. For the first time, governance wasn't just happening in parliament, it was happening in group chats. So what does this all mean? Are Nepal's Gen Z protesters building the foundation for a new, transparent political order? Or will the old guard simply reshuffle the deck and wait for the noise to fade? The costs have been high. Lives lost, trust broken. But silence has a cost too. The risk of leaving power unchecked. Right now, Nepal stands at a crossroads. Is this a fleeting revolt or the birth of a new era? If this breakdown helped you understand Nepal's Gen Z uprising, you'll want to see our next deep dive, The Epstein Files Explained in 5 minutes. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it, and let me know in the comments, do you think these protests will truly change Nepal or fade like so many before?